Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we are looking at Uncanny X-Men number 130, Facsimile Edition, the dramatic debut of the Dazzler, one of my favorite comics ever, one of the best comics ever. Yes, I'm serious. Check out that cover, so amazing. This is what we are talking about today, guys. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Okay, so why, oh why is Marvel doing an Uncanny X-Men Facsimile edition with the Dazzler? I mean, is it because Taylor Swift is going to be in Deadpool? I mean, is that happening? Has fandom made that happen yet? I don't know. But whatever gave us a facsimile edition of one of my favorite issues of Uncanny X-Men, I will take it. So facsimile editions are reprints, cover to cover, ads, house ads, everything included, the way it appeared originally. And this was from 1979. Oh my God, you guys, can you believe it? Anyway, Chris Claremont, writer, John Byrne, penciler, co-plotter, Terry Austin, inker, Tom Orzechowski, letterer, Glynis Wein, colorist, Roger Stern, editor, and Jim Shooter, editor-in-chief. That is like a magical roll call right there. I always love this logo. I mean, Tom Orzechowski, amazing letterer. I can't believe he just did that. Like, oh my gosh, like the amount of work and love everybody put into every single page here. Like, look at Terry Austin's ink, so amazing. Like, so many textures on a single page. Like, the little stippling here, the little all kinds of hatching and pen work and brush work. It is breathtaking. I love this too. I just love the way, I mean, Glynis Wein, like all of the, people are like firing on all pistons on this creative team. I love the doors being open with the light coming out and spilling onto the sidewalk. I mean, and that's just like a boring scene. Just, can you believe what we're in store for? I always love this too, like them entering the or being monitored by the Hellfire Club, and like it's showing like their civilian and their superhero identity, and like Nightcrawler's the same, Jean's pretty much the same, Cyclops, different except for the red ruby visors, but it's so funny. Like this is so high tech at the time, and it looks like so pedestrian now, but like the big, like real looking TV screens all stacked in front of each other, like it would be in a display at Radio Shack or something like that. Oh my gosh, I might as well be speaking like a different language to whoever's watching that wasn't born a million years ago. But look at the storytelling of John Byrne. I mean, it is so good. Like, just like the choices to do this like bird's eye view coming into this club, and the music is coming out. I love seeing the X-Men at like this seedy club in New York. This is John Byrne's Easter egg. This is totally supposed to be Joker. He planted that on purpose to see if he could get away with it. He said he was secretly hoping that Glynis would pick up on it and do like, the lighting so that everyone had green hair and white faces just to make it look more like the Joker. But alas, that didn't happen, and that would be so cool. And some people speculate this was potential, inspiration for Harley Quinn. And I mean, could this be the first appearance of Harley Quinn? That's what I'll title the video. Would that not be the biggest clickbait ever? Oh my gosh. Hubba Bubba, one of my favorite bubble gums from the past. And yes, if you don't have a favorite bubble gum, there's something wrong with you. I always love the outside of the Hellfire Club. I mean, just in case, there was any mistake that this place, that nothing good was happening here, we have tridents outside of our ominous red doorway with red glowing lights coming from within inside. I mean, and it's called Hellfire, so, just in case you were, like, had any, questions. Sebastian Shaw. I love how distinctive the faces are too. I forgot the actors, but a lot of the faces that John Byrne drew were based on other people. I do remember that. I think that Jean Grey was like Raquel Welch in his mind. And Kitty, believe it or not, was Sigourney Weaver. Can you believe that? I was kind of shook when I found that one out. Oh my gosh, y'all, do you want a door poster of Scott Baio? How crazy, huh? What a glimpse in time. I mean, Susan Anton. Well, nobody knows who Susan Anton is anymore, but anyway, I mean, I do. I love, okay, like one of the hallmarks of comic books is like a flashback sequence. The rounded borders denote a flashback. How do you like that? For a little comic 101 for you. I love them in cages too. Like, oh my gosh, like that's kind of crazy. And then Storm rips out the ring holding her top to her bottom and says that the Professor X's phone number is in it. That is like basically like having your name or your phone number written in the back of your underwear. Equivalent right there. I always love that too, Kitty diving through the floor. I mean, Kitty had so many awesome moments in her beginning. And this is cool too. Jean just hanging out at the club. And then Mastermind comes in and does his little thing with her brain. And they, like, turns her into the Black Queen. And I always loved her as the Black Queen. That is so funny. And then they're making out. And then, like, did Scott never question that? No wonder why he went off with Emma eventually. Like, you're just going to make out with them at a club. My brother had the Death Star, and I loved it. It was so much fun. Star Wars, like, figures were the best ever, right? Another iconic shot. The debut of Dazzler right here. So good. Even though John Byrne thought she was ridiculous. But a lot of people still do. But I will always love and celebrate Dazzler. So, there. I mean, the storytelling, like, nobody draws a better Nightcrawler than John Byrne. Nobody draws the X-Men better than John Byrne, really. Funhouse ad for Rom. I love the shot here, too. Frack. The sound effects are always so good in comic books. I mean, you know, as a comic book writer, you think, that's such a great panel there, too. I love how the color, like, sort of dissolves into her costume. Anyway. I mean, quintessential Byrne, right? In Austin. I should say in Austin, because, like, Austin brought so much to the table. And what is a good Marvel comic from the late 70s, early 80s without a Hostess ad? Oh my God, it's so good, right? That is so great, too. In case, look, blink and you'll miss it. The shadow of Jason Wingard. Guard. It's funny. I feel like I thought it was Wingrade at first. And then when I realized it was Wingard, I was like, I can't believe I thought it was Wingrade. But anyway, the shadow is different. The shadow knows right there. So good. Such great storytelling. What a classic. All that in the introduction of Dazzler as well. Anyways, these facsimile editions are amazing, you guys. You should always pick them up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will bring you more soon.